Hey guys, welcome back. So for this week I will be reviewing the NYX Slim Lip Liner pencils. Now I was supposed to review these almost months back, but by now I hope everybody knows that I run behind on my schedule, so I'm not even going to try and come up with an excuse. But if you still want to know my thoughts on these, then please keep on watching. These lip liners launched years ago in the West, almost I'm talking about half a decade ago, but we got our hands on these only last year when Nykaa started stocking NYX cosmetics finally. So out of these three, if you can somewhat tell, yeah, so this is the one that I've used up the most because this is the one that I got from Nykaa itself, whereas these two I got it from the US. My brother was there. I have the whole US haul. You must have seen the video. In case you haven't, you can check it out because it's got some pretty cool stuff. So pricing wise, these are reasonably priced. They are priced at $3.50 in the US, and in India you get it for 450 rupees on Nykaa. Now they are definitely under 500, so I'd say they are pretty easy on the pocket. And as far as I remember, I think this was in my top 5 lip liners under 500 video as well, if I'm not completely wrong. Now packaging wise, if you see, these are all the standard black packaging, but you do have them color coded at the bottom somewhat, if you can see. So there are 3 different colors. Now out of these 3, this is the one, like I said, was the first one that I got from Nykaa. This is the natural, and this is the one that I had wanted for the longest of time. So the moment NYX launched in India, the first NYX product that I actually bought was this lip liner. Now this one is called Nutmeg, and this middle one is actually called PEEKABOO Neutral. Now PEEKABOO Neutral, the last time I checked, isn't available on Nykaa, but by now they may have stocked it or they may not have stocked it. But these 2 shades are definitely available on Nykaa, and if you want, I will leave the links to these in the description box so you can go ahead and purchase it. Now for these swatches and their texture and everything, let's go. If you've seen these swatches, you may be thinking that PEEKABOO Neutral and Natural are pretty similar to each other. Well, they are actually, but there's a slight difference. So if you see the color coding, they are a little bit different. Like this, the natural one is a little more on the mauvier side, whereas PEEKABOO Neutral is a little more on the peachier side. For further clarification, I have also kind of like swatched them on the back of my hand. So this is natural and this is PEEKABOO Neutral. For me, natural is more like an MLBB or My Lips but better shade. PEEKABOO Neutral does kind of like wash me out slightly because it is on the peachier side, but nonetheless I love the shade. It's still gorgeous. Coming to the texture, they are not the smoothest lip liners that I've used. Like, I've definitely used lip liners that have gone on the lips way smoother, and for some reason, no shade to Nykaa whatsoever, the one that I got from Nykaa, which is Natural or SPL 10, I have more difficulty working with this than I have with these, because for some reason this is drier than these. Like, the NYX Slim Lip pencils are anyway a little dry, especially when you're putting them all over your lips. You have to kind of like drag the pencil around, even though once you put them on, like once they're on your lips and you kind of like do like this, they're not that uncomfortable, but it's just that when you're putting them on, when you're maneuvering it, it does get a little difficult, and especially with the one that I got from Nykaa. I don't know if it's because I was given an older product or what, but for some reason this just gives me a harder time. I will say that these 2 work great underneath liquid lipsticks, like all lip liners do and are supposed to. Like, currently I'm wearing Nutmeg underneath, and the liquid lipstick that I'm wearing is called Tool by Colourpop. So these 2 work great underneath lipsticks, but on their own they can be a little bit drying, so you may just want to moisturize your lips really well. Now coming to their longevity and stuff, I have worn these like just the lip liner for a day to kind of like see how long they last, and for me they lasted about, let's say, 2 to 2.5 hours without any sorts of food and beverage, after which they do kind of like tend to just fade. With food and beverage, I'm guessing you may want to reduce the time by half, or let's say 1 hour, so maybe 1.5 hour with food and beverage, but without, they do last about 2 to 2.5 hours. So for me, these are average products. They're not the best. Like, they're definitely not the most dope lip liners that I've used, but they're also not the worst. At 450 rupees, I expected better from NYX, because I have used lip liners that are cheaper than these and they work fantastic. Like, for example, the Rimmel Exaggerate lip liner, that is cheaper than these, and they work so good. They're so buttery soft and they glide on the lips like a dream. Especially the one that I have, I think it's called chocolate something, I forgot the name as always, but it's a direct dupe of Nutmeg by NYX. It's a direct dupe of NYX Nutmeg. So I will leave the dupe of the Rimmel one in the description as well, in case you want the exact color at a cheaper price. But for me, these are right about okay. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my mini review slash swatches on the NYX Slim Lip Liner pencils. If you like these sort of videos and if you want me to do more of these, let me know which other products you want me to review in the comments. I will try and do it. And also I was thinking of doing a Q&A pretty soon, because I haven't done that in months. So if you have any questions for me, you can leave those in the comments as well. Just use the hashtag Q&A so I know that is for the Q&A video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!